without planning, surrendering our minds and reason, bowing human rationality to greed. What is the point of war if what we need is to save the human species? What is NATO and the empires good for if what is coming is the end of intelligence? The climate disaster will kill hundreds of millions of people. And listen well, it is not caused by the planet, it is caused by capital. The cause of the climate disaster is capital, the logic of relating to each other in order to consume more and more, to produce more and more, and for a select few to earn more and more. That is what it produces. To the logic of the expanded accumulation of capital, the climate disaster added the energy engines of coal and oil, unleashing the hurricane, the ever-deepening and deadlier chemical change in the atmosphere. Now, in a parallel world, the expanded accumulation of capital is an expanded accumulation of death. From the lands of the jungle and beauty, where they decided to make an Amazonian jungle plant into an enemy, to extradite and imprison its cultivators, I invite you to stop the war and to stop the climate disaster. Here in this Amazon jungle, there is a failure of humanity. Behind the bonfires that burn it, behind its poisoning, there is a comprehensive civilizational failure of humanity. Behind the addiction to cocaine and drugs, behind the addiction to oil and coal, lies the true addiction of this phase of human history, the addiction to irrational power, to profit, and to money. Here is the enormous, deadly machinery that can exist to extinguish humanity. As the president of one of the most beautiful countries on earth, and also one of the most bloodied and violated, I propose to end the war on drugs and all wars, and to allow our people to live in peace. I call upon all of Latin America to join in this purpose. I call on the voice of Latin America to unite, to defeat the irrationality that torments our bodies. I call on you to save the Amazon rainforest in its entirety, with the resources that can be allocated globally for life. If you do not have the capacity to finance the fund for the revitalization of the rainforests, if it weighs more to allocate money to weapons than to life, then reduce the external debt, so that we can free up our own budgetary space and with it carry out the task of saving humanity and life on the planet. We can do it ourselves, and you in the North do not want to. Just exchange debt for life, just exchange debt for nature. I propose this to you and call upon you in Latin America to do so, and to return home to end the war. Do not pressure us to align ourselves on the fields of war. It is time for peace. Let the Slavic peoples speak among themselves. Let the peoples of the world do the same. War is nothing but a trap that brings the end of times closer in a great orgy of irrationality. From Latin America, we call upon Ukraine and Russia to make peace. Only in peace can we save life on this, our common earth. There is no true peace without social, economic, and environmental justice. We are also at war with the planet. Without peace with the planet, there is no peace among nations. Without justice, there is no social peace. Thank you, very kind of you.